The Historical Society of Decatur County was organized in 1959 in observance of the city's centennial celebration. The purpose of the society is to procure and preserve items that relate to the history of Decatur County. In addition to the varied exhibits in the museum gallery, the Historical Society offers many activities to the young and old alike throughout the year. In 1981, an anonymous donor contributed the funds to acquire the current home of the Society, the Lathrop Shannon Home on Franklin Street across from the post office. Much of the contents of the home are original furnishings from the 19th century. In 2005, another anonymous donor contributed the funds to build an addition to the older structure. Working with architect Thomas Gordon Smith, the Society's Board of Directors worked long hours designing the gallery and the archival areas. On September 8, 2005, ground was broken, marking the beginning of the new construction. Construction took 1 year, and on September 10, 2006, the museum gallery and archives were dedicated in a ceremony led by board president David Myers.
It's just a great pleasure to introduce to you someone who I call a very good friend now.
I just want to thank you all for the community support of this organization.
A reception was held in the new gallery after the dedication. The museum is host to many community activities throughout the year. The gallery is often filled with people interested in topics of historical significance. And there are activities designed for young people, such as the museum's History Camp, organized by the museum's director, Carrie Shoemaker. For others, there is the History Book Club, which meets monthly. The 4th of July is a special day for the museum. In 2022, in observance of the 200th anniversary of the founding of Decatur County, the Historical Society entered a float in the Bicentennial Parade. Another event of special significance was the dedication of the Carl Fisher Memorial on September 9, 2017.
Carl G. Fisher accomplished amazing things in his lifetime, like founding the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Dixie and Lincoln Highways, and of course Miami Beach. So at this time, we're going to unveil the monument, and I'm going to read the inscription. Carl was born near this location in 1874. He was called the stupidest boy in school by both his teachers and his classmates.
The Society will often host field trips around Decatur County. These are always well attended, and everyone has a great time. One of the larger events hosted by the Society was the History at High Point Orchard, held in September of 2017. Halloween always marks the start of the holiday season at the museum. It is not unusual to see zombies loose on the sidewalk outside the museum. Or to see Society members performing a ghost walk in downtown. Christmas is when the museum hosts its musicals, free to the public. A favorite musical performance was given by the Mossberg Strings a very talented family of musicians. Christmas at the museum is always a big event. There are many activities throughout December. Santa Claus is there to see the hundreds of children who come to sit on Santa's lap. The museum ends the year with an open house with plenty of goodies and bread pudding and local entertainment. The Historical Society of Decatur County invites you to visit our museum and consider becoming a member. The museum is located across the street from the Greensburg post office. Hours are on the sign in front of the museum.